GRTS.
The Gambia Tourism Board on Friday donated 5 beach motorbikes to the Tourism Security Unit stationed along the Senegambia Strip. Samuel was at the handing over ceremony, and this is his report.
With tourism said to be the second largest contributor to the country's gross domestic product, it is fitting that all hands be on deck for the advancement of such a crucial sector. One such move is the handing over of these 5 beach motorbikes to the Tourism Security Unit by the Gambia Tourism Board. The development, among others, is meant to bolster mobility and curb the menace of bumpsters within the tourism development areas.
I think we all understand and realize the importance of what it is and the reason why we're doing this. It is to ensure that we try and protect the tourists that come into this country from harassment from bumpsters. And I think I would urge and call upon the TSU commander to ensure that these 5 motorbikes are strategically placed along the coastal line to ensure that the personnel manning them actually addresses some of the challenges that we have.
The move, according to the officer commanding the Tourism Security Unit, is laudable, as he hopes for a wider coverage along the strategic coastline areas under their jurisdiction.
I would like to say a very big thanks to the Gambia Tourism Board for having provided us this opportunity to use these motorbikes to be able to curb down or stop in full any tourist menace.
The management of the Gambia Tourism Board further pledges their requisite support in terms of maintenance services. However, they were quick to add that maintenance requirements are not to be frequent.
But as I stand here, I was asking myself, I was thinking about how soon should we actually be providing maintenance service for these bikes. All to say, let's ensure that we take care of them so that the maintenance requirements are not frequent. But let's also ensure that we do the maintenance as and when the maintenance schedule dictates to ensure that we have longevity for these bikes as well, a longer life span.
Attended by stakeholders in the tourism fraternity, this handing over ceremony is expected to further beef up the routine security patrols of the men in uniform and ultimately set the sector at another pedestal. Samuel Ba, GRTS.
Kanilai Family Farms will start selling meat at its outlets in Banjul and Abuko at the following prices: meat and bone $90 per kilo, steak $100 per kilo. The Kanilai Family Farms news release also reveals that Kanilai bakery outlets will also start selling a loaf of bread for $3. The dispatch, however, states that no one should buy and resell bread from Kanilai bakery outlets for more than the stipulated price. Regional administrative bodies that are interested in a retail of the said meat should contact the Commander State Guard, Office of the President. The release ends. The Kanifing Municipal Council Youth Fans Club on Wednesday conferred a Pan-Africanist Award on the President of the Republic, His Excellency Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya Jammeh, in recognition of his stand on the fight for African unity. We have more in this report. KMC Youth Fun Club felt the need to present an award to President Jammeh in recognition of his stance of African unity, his interventions and conflict resolutions, among others.
Who we are all proud of. As Usman said, is a champion of African development. Over the past years, since his assumption in office, His Excellency the President has been advocating, and not only that, but seeing to it that Africa becomes one, that the people of Africa are emancipated, that the people of Africa are developed to the highest level.
Minte urged the young people to be committed to what they do so as to become meaningful future leaders. While commending Pierre Minte for his efforts in molding these young people, Amadou Toure, an advisor to the KMC Fan Club, also had some words of admonition for the group members.
Yes. You should try to develop yourselves in terms of so many areas. But education is the answer to everything. Try to learn, try to study. Knowledge It's a tool for which you can never, be disarmed. So once you have, this knowledge, you can contribute significantly in the development of our motherland, the Gambia.
Khalifa Sanyang, a senior manager at the KMC, received the President's Award on behalf of Mayor Yankuba Kali.
His Excellency, the President, no doubt, has had many awards in his lifetime, but I'm quite certain that this particular award will have a special place in his heart because it is about Africa. It is about Pan-Africanism. Each time we talk about these values, we bring to light the efforts of His Excellency towards Pan-Africanism to deliver Africa from global injustice and inequality. Pan-Africanism, as widely misconstrued, is not anti-Western. It is about giving Africa its core values within the global system. And on behalf of the Lord Mayor, I'm deeply honored to receive this award on behalf of His Excellency the President, and I'm sure all of you here would join me in congratulating him for this award.
Sanyang applauded the KMC fan club for the wide range of self-help activities they do in complementing the efforts of the council to better the living conditions of the citizenry. For GRTS News, I am Aji Amisise. 12 young American volunteers who recently honored by the youth organization Side by Side for the services they rendered during the 2-week summer program. The organization promotes education, improved environmental sanitation, and reproductive health. Lou Mendy has the details in this report.
Side by Side, a youth organization established in the Gambia some 7 years ago, works towards ensuring education, improved environmental sanitation, productive health, and the rights of the young. The group recently bade farewell to its American counterparts. The 12 young volunteers were in the Gambia to partake in the 2012 Summer Volunteer Services Initiative, designed to render humanitarian services to the communities.
Among the activities carried out during this period include voluntary service in the form of cleanup exercise at the country's only teaching hospital in Banjul, that is the Royal Victoria Teaching Hospital, where the volunteers accomplished a great service. The exercise at the hospital was not only a mere cleanup initiative, but it was a compassionate move to boost the morale of the sick ones who needed much care and attention as they hoped to get rid of their predicaments.
The volunteers were also engaged in other activities capable of making a huge difference in the lives of Gambians.
The volunteers also engaged in an extensive character education lectures in various categories of schools, roads rehabilitation or maintenance projects, forum on reproductive health and rights, cultural exchange, just to name a few. These programs that I have mentioned were well structured, designed to empower people and make a difference on the lives of the communities we served.
The 12 American volunteers were led to the Gambia by Beverly Vaughn, a woman renowned for her commitment to advancing the cause of humanity across the globe.
Many people think they have tremendous love. They think about how much they love the world, how much they love the people in the world, but actually love cannot be separated from living for others. Living for the sake of others is the expression of true love.
Their support and great contributions have really enabled this youth-led organization to take off the ground and play its rightful quota to not only the development of the country, but humanity in general. Our successes and achievements that we count today could not have been possible without the generous contributions of these partners who share the strong view that young people must be supported to bring about the much needed change in the society.
This award ceremony was seen as a fitting tribute to the American volunteers and their host, not only in recognition of their efforts, but in addition to their strong passion and commitments to the welfare of others. Louis Mendy, GRTS.
Well, you're reminded that you can monitor GRTS Radio live on our website.